Hi, this is Dennis Ward with Espresso Engineering, and we're at the 2011 Long Beach EMC Symposium. It's Wednesday afternoon, and I'm here with Bruce Archambeault of EMS Plus, and he's got some exciting information about his company and about what they're doing. What is it, Bruce?
So EMS Plus is a company that creates electromagnetic simulation software, and we have different kinds of software for different applications. The main application for full wave solving is called Easy Fdtd, based on the finite difference time domain technique, and it's called Easy Fdtd because it's very easy to use and easy for people to learn and be able to hit the ground running without spending a fortune. While the big boy companies with very nice user interfaces and so forth are great software, a lot of times when you're just starting out with this sort of thing, you can't justify the very high cost tools to your management. So Easy Fdtd fills the void where you can get a very powerful solver without spending a huge amount of money. And so it's got a nice following of people who are using that software. So that's a full wave software that can be used for EMC or signal integrity applications. We just came out with a new set of tools called Phemus for Fast Electromagnetic Analysis Suite. And this tool here, this suite of tools, will give you a complete end-to-end link analysis for signal integrity analysis, where you can follow traces through an IC package, onto a printed circuit board, through vias, up and down through vias, through strip lines, microstrips or whatever, and concatenate all these individual pieces till you get to the far end, where you find what the signal strength is going to be at the far end, doing eye patterns and that sort of thing to do your signal integrity analysis to see if the very high speed signals are actually going to get from the transmitter to the receiver in this board, probably multiple boards through multiple connectors and through multiple vias and all that sort of thing. So along the way, as we're creating that final tool with the eye patterns and all that, we have a series of individual tools that allow you to do causality and passivity checking of your S parameter files, because even if you're making measurements, a lot of times we find measurements, as well as can be models, will create S parameter files that will not be causal or not be passive. And so it's very important to check those, and not only does this do checking, it'll help you repair the file and enforce causality and passivity. So that's a very handy thing for signal integrity engineers. We also have the abilities, when I was mentioning about strip line and microstrip and so forth, we have the ability to do two-dimensional cross-sectional cut and do analysis so that we get the frequency domain resistance, capacitance, inductance, and loss parameters, RGLC parameters, for any kind of transmission line structure. And that can build right into that initial tool I was talking about that'll do that end-to-end link path analysis. And then finally, we have the link path analyzer, which will allow you to take any number of ports in an S parameter file and concatenate a bunch of them very visually. You can see that little blocks and how they're connected together. You can drive it with different kinds of sources and different kinds of terminators and that sort of thing, going through transmission lines, connectors, board to board, whatever it is you need. And then it concatenates all these together to give you the ultimate S parameters at the final end. Okay. And so again, kind of a set of tools, a suite of tools to make the signal integrity engineer's life easier. Again, you know, there are some very expensive pieces of software out there that can do similar kinds of things, but our interest here at EMS Plus is to try to provide low-cost tools for engineers to be able to use without having to go to your vice president and ask him for $100,000 or something, you know. But the key really is that they have to be easy to use and fit right into the design process, because if we just create a tool that's very difficult to use, even if it's the most powerful thing in the world, engineers don't have time for that during the development cycle, so they won't use the tool. So this set of tools has been aimed, it's a set of tools that's been created by engineers for use by engineers. And so I think that's a very powerful statement. These Phemus tools are just barely being released now. It's a brand new offering for us, and very, very excited about it. Seems to be a tremendous amount of interest in that suite of tools. And it marries in with the overall electromagnetic analysis type thing that EMS stands for. EMS stands for electromagnetic simulation, and so that's the name of the company. You know, so do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it's very good to have easy to use software. Engineers, like you say, don't have a lot of time, and it seems like they're getting less and less time. So something that makes it nice and easy, and yet still gives you good, reliable results is something the industry is really always looking for.
Right, and it's a small company, but we find that by using specialists in different areas and contractors as we need to, then we can keep the cost of the software low. And we, rather than have a full-time sales force, we have a sales representative that is our main interface to the public, and that would be Moss Bay EDA. So their website is www.mossbay, MOSSBAY, EDA, is at edwarddavidalpha.com. And you can also go to ems-plus.com for more information on the individual tools.
Oh, well, there you have it. A nice, easy software that can be used to produce good results. I'm Dennis Ward, and good meeting you and talking with you.
Thank you for your time.